Okay, right. Next subject, cyclists. Now, cycling is a brilliant way of getting around. London especially is very congested, it's very slow. Cycling is much quicker than taking a car. It's a sensible form of transport. However, unfortunately, the people who use bicycles often aren't that sensible. Now, many bicycles get knocked over by buses, and they cry about it. Now, I'm very sorry, but I drive a van and I've got blind spots. I can lose a bicycle in it. Bicycles, all the time, they undertake, they zigzag left, right. You can't keep up with them because they won't stay consistent. They won't stay in one place. You see it in your mirror, you go, right, there's a bike on my right. Because the next minute you'll turn around, it'll be on your left and you'll run them over. Now, if it's bad in a van, it is worse in a bus. And bus drivers have a lot to pay attention to. It's a big vehicle navigating small roads with lots and lots of cars everywhere. Most of them minicabs trying to do stupid things in front of them and get themselves crashed into. And then other lost people dodging around the minicabs that are causing a hazard everywhere. So it's not an easy job. On top of that, you've got the general public on board. You need to look after them. So the last thing you need is a cyclist like a gnat zipping around you. Zap. You know, stay consistent. And when you do get knocked off, because you're undertaking a vehicle with a massive blind spot, a driver who's already trying to pay attention to far more things than most people have to, don't cry when you get knocked off. It's a big red vehicle the size of a building. You can see him. He can't necessarily see you. So try and put yourself in that position. If you've never driven a vehicle with a blind spot, try it one day. Bother going out, get your driving licence, and work out what the perspective is for these people that you're trying to skirt around. Because without trying it yourself, you won't know when you're in danger. You need to remember, big vehicles have big blind spots. You can lose a car in it, you can lose a van in it. A bicycle, it's so easy to lose one, it's untrue. So you have to have common sense and you have to have accountability. You know, as well as that, you don't get a good reputation from running through red lights all the time. You know, sometimes I admit, you know, there's no pedestrians there, there's no cars around. You know, why not go? But the light is red for a reason. If you really insist on going early, get off your bicycle, cross it on foot, and then get back on your bicycle on the other side of the road. Anyway, this is urban riders who, you know, they've got their own problems, that most of them don't really have any kind of road knowledge or vehicle driving knowledge in the city, so they cause themselves problems. But then you have the country cyclists. I mean, I'm not sure what's more of a hazard, to be honest. Pretty much every time I go out into the countryside, which is regularly to Surrey, I come across the Lycra louts. They'll be doing maybe 15 miles an hour down a 60 mile an hour country lane, often two abreast, and you can guarantee every time it happens, it'll be a blind corner. You'll be coming around a blind corner, you'll bear down on these vehicles, on these bicycles, pretty much filling the whole street, two abreast, so you have to go on the other side of the road, or do an emergency stop. There's always a car coming the other way, so you either have choices of run down the bicycle or run head on into another car that's probably also doing 50, 60 miles an hour, best case maybe 40 in a national speed limit area, which combines, say both are doing 40, that's an 80 mile an hour head on crash, because these cyclists are two abreast doing way under the speed limit of that road. If I were driving a vehicle down that road at the same speed and a policeman saw me, I'm pretty sure he'd be having a word with me. The countryside is beautiful. Cycling is good for your health. It's great, but you're not Lance Armstrong. Buy a mountain bike. You can do some jumps, you can do some skids, you can get a bit muddy, it's fun. There's loads of fields, there's loads of trails. It's actually a way of enjoying cycling. You don't need to dress like you're a person trying to squeeze into a full-size condom. Just wear normal clothes, get on a mountain bike, go out, do some jumps, have some fun. You know, you get the same exercise, if not more. You have a better time, and you're not in everyone's way. You're not going to get yourself hurt, you're not going to hurt other people. You won't have to come back with this angry chip on your shoulder attitude that, oh, cars are everywhere, oh, this car passed me too close, he almost knocked me off, bloody bloody blah, because he's got probably, well, as much if not more right, given he pays road tax and he pays fuel duty and everything else to use a road that was originally built for a car. Lobby your local council to get footpaths or cycle paths put into place, or, as I say, take yourself off the road, put yourself into safety and ride a mountain bike. Anyway, thank you for watching. Pretty sure there'll be a few comments on this one, so let me know. I know cyclists are pretty angry people, so I expect to get some quite entertaining messages. Look forward to reading those. And if you're looking from my perspective and you agree with me, please let me know, because I might need some backup. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.